Hi yogis, thank you for joining me today. This is a quick hip opening practice, which is great if you've been sitting all day at work or traveling in a car or a plane or something like that. So you may need a strap or a towel or a block or bolster if you like to sit on that. So we're going to begin on the knees whenever you're ready, just finding a comfortable shape there. The hands can rest in the lap. Settle the gaze in front of you or close down the eyes if that feels okay. And just begin to connect into the body, into the breath. We'll take a big breath in together and let it go. Do that 2 more times. Big breath in and release. Last one. Big breath in. And let it go. Just settle the body. Settle the mind for a moment. If the eyes are closed, you can allow them to flicker open. We'll take a big breath in together, bringing the arms overhead and landing the right palm on the mat, leaning over to the right side, stretching to the left side body. Inhale, arms back through center and go the opposite way, over to the left. Inhale back through center. We're going to twist towards the right, gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale back through center, arms overhead, and then twisting to the left, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhale back through center, arms overhead. Bring those arms into a cactus shape, a goalpost, opening through the chest, gazing up. As you exhale, we're going to tuck the chin and curl the spine, bringing the forearms together. Inhale, open. Back to our little seated cow here. And exhale, tuck the chin, curl the spine. Let's do one more of each. Inhale, open. And exhale, contract. Good. You can just bring the palms to rest in the lap. We're going to tuck the toes, and I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Just tuck the toes and just sit back onto the toes. You can place as little or as much weight as you like here. We won't stay here long. This can be a little intense on the feet, but it's really great to stretch the bottoms of the feet out every now and then. And releasing some tension through the soles of the feet. Good. Let's untuck the toes. You can sit back on the feet and just feel the rebound of that throughout the feet. Maybe wiggle the toes. That feels good. And then coming on to the hands and knees in our tabletop position. The palms are directly under the shoulders. The knees are under the hips. We're going to tuck the toes and send the hips up and back into a downward facing dog. Stretching through the shoulders here, through the back body, really pressing through the hands. You can pedal one foot to the ground and then the other if that feels good. Maybe shake the head no or nod the head yes. Just releasing tension throughout the back of the body. Good. Bring the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And then bend the right knee, step the right foot to the outside edge of the mat. So outside the right palm. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Just stretch through that left hip flexor. You might feel this in the front of that left hip. You can stay here if you want, or if you want to drop down to the elbows, go for it. This is a little deeper stretch through the hip here. Just breathing in and out. Yeah, let's come back to the palms. Pressing through the palms. And we're going to bring the right forearm down towards the mat. And then twisting to the right, opening to the side. Little thoracic spine stretch here. Bring that forearm back down to the mat and twist back open. Forearm back down and twist open. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Good. Land the right palm on the back of the sacrum, or if you want to reach back and grab the left foot coming into a quad stretch. That can be nice. Release the left foot, bring the right palm back down to the mat and just start to walk the fingertips back and hinge over the front leg. Toes come up. So stretching through the right hamstring here. This is Ardha Hanumanasana, half split pose. One more breath here. And start to walk the fingertips back. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee, and send that right foot back to meet the left in plank. And shift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. We'll go the opposite way. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the left knee, step the left foot to the outside edge of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Just pause here for a moment, sinking the hips down, stretching through that right hip flexor. If you want to drop the forearms to the mat here, a little bit deeper stretch through the hip, go for it. Let's come back up onto the palms. Bring the left forearm down towards the mat and then twist open to the left. Left forearm back down to the mat and twisting open. And forearm down, twist open. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Bring the left palm to the sacrum, or if you want to reach back and grab the right foot coming into a quad stretch, could be good. Release the right foot, bring the palms back to the mat, and then walk the fingertips back, hinging over the left leg, coming into our half split. Toes come up. It's Ardha Hanumanasana. It's a Sanskrit name for half split. Walk the fingertips back. Planting the palms, we'll tuck the right toes. Bring the knee up, send the left leg back to meet the right in plank. And then shifting the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. And let's start to walk the feet up towards the hands. We're going to walk the feet towards the outside edge of the mat here. And then sink the hips down, coming into our yogi squat. Palms can come to heart center here. Bring the palms down to the mat. Just twist open to the right. Bring the right palm down and left arm opens, twisting to the left. Good. Left palm down. And then start to plant the palms and walk the feet back to our plank. And shift the hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right knee or right leg comes to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, and we're going to bring the shin across the width of the mat, so coming into our pigeon pose. Landing the back leg, untucking the left toes. Sitting up tall here, big breath in. And then as you exhale, fold forward to whatever degree is good for you in pigeon today. And as you exhale, just breathing into that right hip, that right glute a little bit more. See if you can just release tension in that hip a little more with each out breath. In yoga, aparigraha is the practice of letting go. And just see if you can let go just a little more each time you breathe out. Let's take one more breath here. Start to raise the torso up, planting the palms. Tuck the back toes and send the right foot back to meet the left in plank, and shift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left leg to the sky. Bend the left knee. We're bringing the left shin across the width of the mat, coming into pigeon on the left side. And snuggle the right knee back if you need to. Untuck the toes. Sitting up tall here for a moment. Big breath in. And then as you exhale, fold forward to whatever degree is good for you today. And when we're practicing aparigraha or letting go, we're letting go of tension in the body and the mind. We're cleaning out, making space. We can let go of expectations, concerns. We just let all fall away. And make space for good stuff to come in. Let's take one more breath here. Start to raise the torso up, planting the palms in front of you. And we're going to just roll onto the left hip. Swing the right leg around, bringing the legs out in front. We're going to come into a forward fold here, but keeping the legs about hip width apart. So there's a little space between them, so not bringing them together, but about hip width. And bend the knees as much as you need to here. I'm going to hinge from the pelvis and rest the chest onto the thighs. So the knees might be bent a lot here if you need to. Reach forward, grab the outside edges of the feet. And maybe staying here if this is where it feels okay for your back or the hamstrings, or if you have a little more room today, you may start to scoot the legs out just a little, hinging forward. Maybe as you release, as you breathe out, The feet can scoot just a little bit more. You sink a little deeper into the stretch. Good. Let's stay here for one more breath. And then start to walk the fingertips back, raising the torso up. We'll bring the knees in and bring the soles of the feet together, coming into our butterfly pose here. So, Baddha Konasana. I'm just sitting here for a moment, letting the knees fall down to the sides, and gravity help us to release a little tension in the hips here. If you want to fold forward, bringing the chest towards the feet a little bit. Maybe little rocks back and forth. Just releasing the hips a little more. And sit back up tall. You can use the palms of the hands on the outside of the knees to bring the knees in. And we're just going to roll onto the back body, grabbing our strap or our towel as we make our way down. We're going to use the strap to help us release a little tension in the legs. So we'll bring I'm going to move this mic real quick. Bringing the left leg long, right knee in. We'll bring the strap around the bottom of the right foot, kicking the right foot up towards the ceiling. Just using the strap or the towel or whatever you have to bring the right leg in, stretching through the back of the leg here, the hamstring. If you don't have a strap or a towel, you can also just grab the back of the calf or the back of the knee and just help pull the leg towards the chest. Yeah, make sure the strap or towel is in the right hand. We're going to open the right leg over to the side. You need to scooch a little. Dropping the right leg down. Inhale, bring that leg back through center. Transfer the strap to the left hand and drop the leg across the body, stretching through the IT band, the outside edge of the right leg. Bring the knee back through center, or leg back through center. Bend the knee, unhook the strap or the towel, and send the right leg long. And just lay here for a moment, just noticing if you feel a difference between the right and the left. Just paying attention. Good. And then we'll go the opposite way. So bringing the left knee in, you can hook the strap or the towel around the bottom of that left foot, kicking the heel up towards the sky, and then using the strap to help pull the left leg towards the chest, stretching through the back of this leg, the hamstring. Remembering to breathe here. Make sure the strap is in the left hand. We're going to open the leg out to the left. If the right hip pops up when you do this, mine usually does, I just place my right hand on my pelvis here just to help remind myself to try to hold the hip down. Bring the knee back, or leg back through center. Transfer the band to the right hand. And then drop the leg over across the body, over to the right. Stretching through the IT band. This side is really tight for me. It might feel different on one side than the other for you as well. It's pretty normal. Bring the left leg back through center. You can bend the knee and release the strap. You can drop the strap to the side. Letting the left leg go long beside the right. Just sending both legs long towards the end of the mat. Arms alongside the body. Maybe just closing the eyes down here if that's okay for you. Just resting a moment. Letting the practice absorb into the body. Maybe just releasing a little more tension with each out breath, just releasing that tension, letting it melt into the mat, leaving it behind. Maybe start to make some gentle movements in the body, wiggling the fingers and toes. Sending the arms overhead, coming into a full body stretch. Bringing the knees into the chest, hugging the body. And then making your way onto your favorite side. And slowly and gently making your way back up to a seated shape. And inhale, bringing the arms overhead, gathering all this energy into the palms of our hands, bringing it down into heart center. Thank you for joining me today, yogis. The light in me sees and honors the light in you.